am I, you ask? I was created in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by the waste of a dying world. I was bestowed with an insurmountable task: bring peace after decades of death, persecution, and chaos. I am a grandchild of war, destined to help two camps which hate has fueled for far too long. Surprisingly, I am not alone. Have an odd bunch to make the road a little more bearable. Come with me, to bring hope where there was despair, respect where there was resentment, creativity where there was destruction. I am Pinocchio, and this is my story.
Madness!
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 Madness.
Geekmen and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds podcast has now joined the Madness Comic Network.
Welcome to another episode of Geekmen and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds. I am Dustin.
I am Zombie.
That's right. And today we have with us back again, Bruce. What's up?
You're muted.
Every time. Hi guys, how we doing tonight?
Oh, been better, but can't do much worse than what I'm at, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever the thing is.
Better days ahead.
Yeah.
No, it was a very long work weekend for me, so I'm dragging a little bit.
Okay.
Indeed.
Yeah, I hear you there. I'm hoarse as ever right now because I spent yesterday in New York City at Madison Square Garden at the Trump rally.
Oh, wow.
So I got me a VIP, and it was amazing. It was by far one of the best rallies I've been to since the inauguration of 2017. So I know we're not a political show, but that's why I have no voice. So if I'm crackling and cut out a little bit, that's why.
Yeah, it is what it is. Regardless, I think everyone should do their civic duty and go vote, no matter which way you lean as far as politics goes.
Absolutely. Get out and vote early and vote often.
Yeah. I know I voted this past week, so
there you go. Good for you.
What was cool was my oldest was asking questions about all the signs, and so we were like, okay, well, and against my better judgment, because I know people tend to get crazy at times, I decided to take my kid, both my kids with us, and we went to go vote.
Nice.
So
okay.
They were asking about the process and all that stuff. So it was a little educational for them, and we had a good time.
That's what you want. You want to make it a family affair. That's a good thing.
Yeah. That was probably my highlight.
I actually remember going to vote with my parents when I was a kid. I wanted to know what it was about. And so you'd go in, check in at the booth, at the counter, and then they'd give you a ballot, and then you go into this little booth and you'd close the curtain. And then you'd turn around and you'd fill out your ballot. And my father and my mother would explain to me who was who and what was what. And then they'd get out of the booth and they'd give it to the person, and they'd take it and they'd fold it up and stick it in the pouch. Now you stick it into a machine.
Yeah. And then, I miss the curtains that you could draw, because, people were just, it was an open room and people were just looking around, and it's just like, dude, mind your business. I don't want to get attacked. I don't want you to attack me. I don't want to attack you, vice versa, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
true.
But let's get on with it. Well, how about what do we get in the mail? What do we get? What's in the box?
So, does Zombie want to go first? Because I know he's just dying to tell us about this piece that he got that he can't stand because he only needed one piece out of the box. So why don't you show us, Zombie?
I'll go first. All right. So, I made a trip over to Ollie's again because they got good stuff cheap. So I hear.
Yeah,
they do. They do. I can't wait to go back to Florida because that's where I go to the Ollie's down by my house in Florida.
Nice.
They have what looks like their center, I don't know, displays that they stack up stuff, I guess, for early Christmas shopping.
Mm-hmm.
The wheelie carts, the big giant wheeled carts.
So ours is they have square tables that are multi-leveled, and they just stack stuff up. So, but no, I kind of peruse, because they get, stuff that I used to be heavy in collecting. But I saw this. So
yeah, Agatha.
Agatha.
Oh, okay.
Not to be confused with the whatever the other show
Agatha
was.
All Along.
Yeah, aka Acolyte Season 2. But I needed just one piece from this, and it was his jetpack, which you can't really I'd forgotten that he came with this setup here, and I remembered it, but it was for a Legion's purpose. So this guy here is the Tusk pilot from Cosmic Legions. You've tuned into the show before. You've heard me talk about these guys a lot.
Dun dun dun! Mega Level Toys and comics.
Picked them up from Omega Level Toys. So these guys are also not just known as Tusk pilots, but as a group called the Red Jets. And somebody on the Mythic Legions Cabal or Cosmic Cabal, one of the two, said that this jetpack, which this is it right here, works perfect for these guys if you can figure out a way to mount them. Now, I haven't painted anything on this, so this is just how it came.
Interesting.
Except I added a little peg on the back.
Nice.
Because that slides into there. And I kind of goofed on this. I put it too far back, just like a millimeter or whatever, so it's kind of fidgety to get in there. But
can you get behind the pin with a little nail file or something?
I could. I just haven't yet because I did this over the weekend.
Right.
It's going to take me a second to get it in there. All right. So that piece that plugs into that back, it just kind of rests there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to plug these hoses back in, hopefully. But yeah, so I begrudgingly bought the Agatha.
So wait a minute. Was it $9.99 or was it $6.99?
So it was $9.99.
Right.
So it was $10. But if someone else wants that figure, they're more than welcome to have at it. We'll work something else out. It still has the other two Build-A-Figure pieces, the Steve head and I didn't add any paint to this whatsoever yet.
That's amazing how quick it just snapped in and looks just like it fit, like it was made for it.
Yeah. It's very similar in colors. So I wish I remember who came up with that first. It wasn't me, but it was a great find.
Yeah.
And I just I figured out the diameter of that hole and just took my drill bits, and I had these I actually still have them right here. There's these styrene cylinders that I had.
Oh, nice.
And I found one. It was a 3/16 size diameter hole, and I had a 3/16 piece, and these are hollow.
Okay.
I
Nice.
just cut what I needed and drilled into the pieces and glued it in place, and I'm your uncle.
Well, that's awesome.
But yeah, so that's all I really have new.
All right. Nothing you want to show us other than that, huh?
That's it.
Okay. All right. Dustin, how about you?
All right. Well, I have just fidgeted with this guy some more, and this is the newest thing that I got sent last week that we talked about on the show and unboxed.
Thanks to our buddy Trey from Action Figure Alliance.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah. So I'm still digging on this. This is definitely the one that I wanted originally, but I forgot and accidentally ordered the other one, the other bug guy, who has red armor, and I was just like, oh, well, I thought it was gonna have like a blue in the picture, and then someone's like, no, that was a different one, and I'm like, oh.
Damn it, I ordered the wrong one.
But
it makes sense because I did get the leader of the. It's not Threxins. It's not Phyrexians. Sphexians. Okay, thank you.
Sexy Spexy.
Yeah. Don't say that. You're gonna get me confused even more. And that was just what was that? A pilot?
No, it's just like a
prison guard.
Yeah, prison guard.
So, yeah. So
cool.
I'm just still messing with that because I haven't had a whole lot of time to do anything else, really.
Okay.
So Bruce, I hear you got a surprise from the Todd father.
Yeah, well, it was an order that I placed, but I didn't expect it for like a month from now. I figured it would arrive and I'd be down in Florida. But lo and behold, I got a call from Federal Express. They couldn't deliver to me. I'm like, what do you mean you can't deliver to me? My building's one of the biggest ones on the block. How could you miss me? They were looking for 3beermen.tv as a business name, and that's not the name of my business here in Long Island. So I'm like, oh, well, that's just a side business that I do out of my business, but the address is still the same. Well, the FedEx driver said he couldn't deliver, the doors weren't opened, and bullshit. So I'm like, all right, I'll run down and come get it. So I ran down to the FedEx office at 9:00 at night, and I picked up this box. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, McFarlane, I don't know. I didn't think anything about it. So I picked it up, brought it back to the office, opened it up, and to my surprise, things came a lot earlier than I anticipated. So you guys remember this figure, right? The 66 Adam West Batman figure? Okay. So I had ordered those from McFarlane, and I forgot I ordered them from McFarlane, but I also ordered something else. So lo and behold, I got the Bat Masks,
Oh, nice.
which came out a little earlier than anticipated.
Yeah.
So this is the comic book version, what they're calling the Nightfall Cowl replica. So this is going to be a series that they're putting out. And so this is the first one, which they really did a nice job on. I have to find a showcase shelf now. I'm going to have to make some room in one of these shelves over here and start putting these up. So the first 3 just came out. So the first one is the Nightfall. Second one, which is really cool, and my ex-partner from Nerds in a Bar is going to be drooling if he watches this. The
Nice.
Michael Keaton Batman mask, which is really nice. I mean, they did a nice job, on the emblems. They got the emblems all done up, and then they did the box art, which was really nice. Yeah, they did a nice job. Oh, I didn't show you the box art on the Nightfall one. I apologize. Hold on. So they did a really nice job on the box art, and they show, this is literally right from the art from the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
So they did a really nice piece on that, and then of course my all-time favorite, which I was going to buy more of, but I didn't. I only bought one. The Adam West mask.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah, they did a really nice job on this. So they have the Adam West logo.
Mm-hmm.
They have the cellophane front. And of course, they have Adam West in full costume on the back.
Yeah.
So they really did a nice job. I am going to open this one up because I do want to put it out on the shelf. So if you give me a second to get a knife, we'll take it out and we'll look at it. 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, you're going to have to get some of those like circular lights to stick above those on your shelf so you could click them on so they shine down on each one individually.
Nice idea. Yep.
Yeah, those look great. I didn't even know that they were making those.
Yeah, I don't think I did either.
To me, it was just something I saw when I went on because I belong to the McFarlane Club. So
I used to.
I got other figures. Yeah, I got some other figures from him in the past, and so I was really happy with being part of the members because you get first dibs on everything else.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember back in the day being a member of the old message boards that they ran, and being a member of their exclusives club at that point for the Spawn stuff. And then I fell out of favor with it. I moved on and didn't go back for years and tried to log back in, and none of my credentials work anymore.
Oh, that's definitely cool.
Okay, so it's strapped in there pretty well. So give me a second here to break out the knife again. Cut it open.
Just don't cut yourself open.
Yeah, no, I've done that too enough times. Trust me.
Oh, yeah. I think we all have.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing customizing. If you're not bleeding
or my really God.
Customizing.
How many times I've cut myself open and used crazy glue to close me back up?
Yeah. I remember being in high school and using a utility knife to carve away styrofoam ball because I was using it for an armature for some paper mache project that we were working on, and I had sliced my thumb just clean open, just.
Yep.
I sat there and I saw the blood coming out, and I grabbed it. I ran over to the sink. Well, I didn't run. The funny thing was, like, I was calm as can be because to me it was nothing. I'd done it a few other times before at that point. Washed my hands, wrapped it up in a paper towel, went up to the teacher and said, "Okay, I think I need to go to the office to get a bandage." And she said, "For what?" And I let go of my finger, and she saw the blood, and she started screaming. And I said, "You're panicking more than I am, and I'm the one that's cut." That looks great.
Yeah, they did a really nice job on this. I mean, it's all made out of just molded plastic, but it really looks good. Now, Eagle Moss did a series of these as well, and just incredible. Now, you just gave me an idea too. So hold on one second.
I would almost
I won't be able.
I would rather
I won't
them
be able.
made out of plastic.
Sorry. Oh, really? How come?
Yeah, because I mean, if you go with like polystone or any of the other materials they make statues out of, I mean, that looks kind of thin. You'd run the risk of worried about breaking it, you know?
Oh, nice.
It it popped off the base fairly easily. It's just tongue and groove, so
Yeah.
it popped off fairly easily. It's got the nameplate on it right there
Yeah.
and the year, so it's really nice. And then the mask itself has like a little bottom to it. You probably could pop that out, but I'm not going to at this time. Just I don't want to mess with it. But really well done. They did a nice job on it. The paint scheme is very authentic to the original costume.
Yeah.
Even the fold in the front, even the fold crease in the front, where when it flanges down on his neck before he puts the cape on, it actually covered. They left it in there. There's actually, you can see the crease in the fold right here, and then follow the crease down. So really well done. Props up to McFarlane. They've never let me down. Yes, I do get tired, like you, Zombie, of the same old, same old, same old, but it just snapped back onto the base very easily.
That's different. That's cool.
Yeah. And for McFarlane, it's different because what does McFarlane do? Action figures.
Statues.
You don't really, statues and action figures. You don't see him doing props like this. So this was a really nice one. Very pleased with the outcome.
Now, seeing that makes me think they need to come out with the Azrael bat.
Yes. Well,
I mean, they might.
You know what? They might just do that because this is based off of the Nightfall costume.
Right.
So the Nightfall costume was the prelude to Azrael taking over the Batman moniker. Right. So I can see them doing that. And
can you imagine them with those huge long ears pointing up? That would be sick.
I got to do something here, but I'm going to need a stepladder to do it. So give me a minute because I've got something up in my showcase that might actually, it's a garage kit model that I'm going to show you real quick if you can see it. See the Adam West?
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's the same size. I could put them side by side. It won't be able to fit on him because it doesn't have a seam. I could probably cut it open, but I don't want to do that. But I would put them side by side. So if you guys give me a minute, I'm going to go get the stepladder. You guys talk for a moment, and then I'll see if I can get that out without dropping it and falling off my ladder. I'll be right back.
All right.
Well, you'll be just off camera if you do.
Oh boy.
So, if you wanna go into toy news, you got stuff to share?
I do. All right. So I guess it's more big more stuff from the head honchos, the big britches folks. So
plenty of people share that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
love it.
So here's mine. This is Hasbro. They announced Shakti, Sebulba. Did that change, or did I put it up even?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. So Shakti, Sebulba, and Luminara and Dooley. These are two essential Jedi for me, and I need these two and Ki-Adi-Mundi, and then I'll pretty much be close to having most of the Jedi Council.
So Ki-Adi-Mundi was they released him a while back ago, but I think they did like a newer version that they announced. I'll have to look that up. I'm not sure.
And then here's the Commander Cody in the retro packaging with the hologram of the Emperor, and I just think that is so cool. There have been grumblings that they didn't get the scar on his face right. In fact, they just didn't straight up include it at all. But I mean, for me, I'm probably going to have his helmet on anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
It's Hasbro. It's not going to be perfect.
Yeah, right. And here's another one. This is G.I. Joe Classified. I'm just excited that they're re-releasing him because he was released in a big like packaging and wave type bigger box.
I think it was a con release.
Yeah, it was some sort of con release because they did the same thing with King Hiss or Serpentor or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
The snake dude where he has the thing that he rides on. What's his name again?
Hasbro. It's Hasbro. Okay, Serpentor.
Serpentor. Okay.
Yeah.
I was getting confused with Serpentor and
No, they're
King Hiss from.
They're going to re-release these things, even if they say con exclusive, they'll release another version of it a little bit later. You just got to be patient.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited for this one because what's that?
I said they usually just change the paint scheme a little bit and tweak it just a very little bit, and then it's a different figure.
Different accessories.
Yeah, I don't remember him having these accessories.
Think back whenever that classified line first got announced and released. The first figure out was the 00 Snake Eyes.
Yeah,
and he came with a whole bunch of extra stuff. I mean, people knew, all right, they're going to re-release him in the regular way. That's going to happen. So it wasn't like a mad dash unless you absolutely had to have that version.
Yeah.
Very cool, though.
So Pop says he doesn't want to see him fall and break his other neck.
I'm good. I'm down. I'm solid. I'm on the ground, and I got it out of the showcase.
Nice.
So whenever you guys are ready, I'll let you finish up.
So I'm glad that they re-released him because this was one of the dudes that I actually remember having. I didn't have that many G.I. Joes. I had like the Ninja Force wave, and I had this guy. There was a scuba diver dude, and I had a few other ones like my name's completely fled my mind.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I had a bunch, but this was one of the ones that I had that I always was like, oh yes, he's experimenting and blah 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 blah, because he was like this Dr. Monocle dude, and it was just like this was so cool because he's supposed to be like this Dr. Mindbender, blah 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 blah, and so I would always play with. He was the bad guy because I didn't have Cobra Commander, so he was my main bad guy that forces would rally around, like Destro and stuff like that. I did have Destro, I had Dr. Mindbender and stuff like that. So, but anyway, here's another shot of these awesome ones. Again, Sebulba is one that it's cool, but it's not necessarily for me unless I can think of a custom idea to use like his forearms and his arms for.
I've always liked his design because he walks with his hands. His hands are his feet, and his feet is where his hands is.
right, and
it's crazy.
That's one of the things that they were talking about in one of my early books. They talked about that he had trained his body to use his feet instead of his hands, and it was unique to his character. But then you see other ones in like episode 2 and 3, and they're doing the same thing, and it's like, oh well, it's not okay, fine, I guess it's not a unique trait to him, but all right, fine, whatever. But
they meant
to say it was a unique trait to his race.
Yeah, right. But I mean, because they went into specific detail. Like I think it was in the visual guide where you're flipping through and it gets to Sebulba and it's talking about how most people are like this, but he trained his feet to blah blah blah, and it's just like, okay, I don't know.
Well, it's like they hey, Figure Fight Club, how you doing?
How's it going?
It's like they forgot their own canon, like how everybody was upset about the Grand Inquisitor, how bulbous his head looked instead of long and elongated like his particular race was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. He's in his race is in one of the prequel movies.
Yeah, episode 3.
You know? And somebody was like, well, his race hasn't been shown on film, on camera yet. Like, yeah, it fucking has.
Yeah.
How do you forget this?
Wait a minute. That's because they put a woman in charge of Star Wars, okay? They put a fucking woman in charge of Star Wars.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's all I got to say about that.
I understand completely. I know what you're saying.
Kathleen Kennedy is the bane of my existence. But it's also the fault of a different person that they brought in at one point named Pablo Hidalgo, who's supposed to run checks on all of this continuity stuff, because they said that was the specific reason why they wanted to get rid of the expanded universe. They'll bring in their own person and they'll have their own canon, and this person's going to be in charge of making sure everything is aligned and in place. And he fucking blew it.
We're a little sensitive when it comes to Star Wars. Can you tell?
It's not just you guys. It's Star Wars fans in general. People have been screaming to the rooftops from just what's been going on and how badly Disney has really fucked up Star Wars franchise.
Yeah.
And if they'd only let, what's his name? Favreau? No, not Favreau. What's the guys who did Mandalorian?
Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau.
Yes. If they let them take over the canon stuff, done. It will be finished.
Yeah. Perfection. But you want to, you want to show what you just did?
Yeah.
Sure. All right. So real quick, this right here is a limited edition, extremely limited edition statue that actually the designer was smart and he left this blank so that Adam West could sign it. And there have been some of these that have been signed. Now they did a variety of colors. This is yellow. I think they did one in red and I think they did one in blue. But each run was only 1 of 100 released. So this one is number 93 of 100.
Nice.
So these are extremely limited and are going for some big dollars lately. But I have this in my showcase, and it just so happens that they're very close. They're very close. This is a little bit smaller, but if you take away the hair and the ears, it would fit.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It would fit. It would be a nice it would be a nice fit. It's really fucking close. So I'm very happy with the size, and I think that they're both going back in the showcase tonight when I'm done with the show.
Yeah,
right side by side.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised. Bruce, you haven't gotten Adam West to sign that yet.
Unfortunately, Adam West died before I could get him to sign this.
Right?
But I do have his signature, and if I remember to bring it from the house, I actually have a photograph. I interviewed him back in 1987 at Creation Con in New York City at the Hotel Pennsylvania when it was the Penta Hotel because they changed the name. Then they took it back to Hotel Pennsylvania because they wanted to keep the iconic status. Pennsylvania 6 5000, you know, the song with the phone number. And that was the phone number for 100 plus years. Anyway, I have his autograph on a photograph that I had the concierge take of us when I went to interview him in his hotel room in 1987 at Creation Con. So that's a very cherished piece. So that's going to also make its way back up into the showcase, but I got to get it out of the house. So that's that's going to happen eventually when the divorce is final. But for the show, I got to bring that next. I think. Oh, I may not be here. Oh, you know, next week I'll be here. It's the following week I may not because I'll be down in Florida at a convention.
Nice.
Yeah, an art show for my girlfriend, but we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so really just I mean, I'm very pleased with the size and how awesome they are.
Mm-hmm.
And they really do they're very close. They're very close.
Yeah.
Just really nice, and I think they'll make nice compliments. I may have to raise this one up because if you put them on the shelf side by side, it's going to be a little lower. I don't know. I may like it. I'll have to maybe position it a little forward of it.
Yeah.
Or behind. I don't know. I got to rearrange the shelf anyway because there's so much other shit on there. We should do a retro show. I could pull some of my 60s toys out from the showcase and blow people's minds. Like, wait, here's one piece that you're going to laugh at. This I got to show you now.
I don't know how retro I can go. I was born in the 80s, so I know what that is. Oh my God.
Oh.
It's a PP water gun.
Yeah.
The trigger is his penis. I mean, come on. They couldn't produce a better version of this? Really? So, but this is up on that shelf as well.
Well, you got to make them squirt somehow.
Indeed.
I mean, it's kind of fitting. It's Adam West. So.
Yeah, that's that too.
But I got to tell you, you know, if you realize what Holly Weird has been doing all this time, and we're only just finding out about these sex cults now, it makes perfect sense that Adam West and William Shatner used to go to all these orgy parties all the time. And now we have proof that he was a sex fiend. Adam West he was addicted to sex. We know that. Anyway, wait, it even gets better. The water plug, the plug after filling it up is in his butt. I mean, come on.
Anal
really?
bum cover. Barely.
So Batman's got a butt plug. Yeah. So Batman's got a butt plug, and he's got a trigger for a squirter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Anyway.
Oh, the levels of this show can go.
The depths we can achieve.
Yep.
So, and I think, did I show you guys the Adam West figure last time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It was, yeah.
Right. So when I'm down in Florida and we do a show, I'll show you the jumbo version of this pop vinyl. I actually have the 18-inch version of this little guy right here. And that one cost me a pretty penny, but it was worth every cent because they only made a few hundred of those as well.
Wow.
And I had to buy it secondhand, so it cost me a small fortune. Had I got it when it first came out, it would have been a couple $100. But of course, I didn't have it, didn't know about it until it was too late and it was already sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like me with the Mezco Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Ugh.
Still hurts.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Did I show you guys this?
No. What's that? Oh, nice. Cobb Vanth.
Cobb Vanth with the helmet, and supposedly it fits. Supposedly the helmet goes on his head.
Yeah.
Now is
So this
that
is a quick.
That's vintage series, right?
I believe it's got the Kenner logo on the bottom.
Okay.
So I believe, it says vintage collection right there.
Yeah.
Good
there
call.
you go.
I didn't care. I just grabbed it. Oh, and
Yeah.
I did find the Black Saber, Beskar armor Mando figure.
Oh, nice.
It was like the last one sitting on the shelves at Walmart last week. Last week or 2 weeks ago. I forgot to mention I found one, picked it up.
Nice.
I was too busy eating dinner that night.
So is it the orange label or the green label box?
Good question.
Because the one that I got was the orange label. That's the one that does not come with the jetpack or the soft goods cape. Dustin found the green label box at a Target or something?
Myers.
No, it wasn't Target. Myers, yeah.
Give me 1 second. Let me look.
I've not found the green package yet. The green one's from the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And
it is the far superior one.
The orange package is from the Mandalorian show.
It is indeed the orange.
Yeah.
All right.
Those are the ones that I've seen in Walmart myself. So
that's where I grabbed this one, was Walmart. That and Cobb Vanth came from Walmart.
Yeah.
I hate going in there because I'll walk out with way too much. and then and very light in the wallet.
Yeah.
Right. I know the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Now it looks like the helmet comes off of this, but has anybody opened one up yet?
No, I don't think the helmet does.
I didn't open mine yet. No, but I don't think it does either. But those, well, I don't know if they have the false head under them or not. Dustin would have to answer that because his is open. Is there a blank head sculpt under that, or is it a solid helmet?
Solid
helmet. Yeah. Like
it's the same one.
No,
it's the same. Hang on. It's the same body. Yes, same figure. The only difference is the one you have, Bruce, has a plastic cape and no jetpack. Those are the only differences. Right. But it's the exact same figure.
We're going to open this one right now.
So while we're on the topic of Star Wars, Dustin, I want to share this with you because I know you're on a quest to find Darth Vader that can kneel.
Yep, I am indeed. So should I bring it up?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and bring it up. So this one, I don't know if it's like new, if this has been out for a little while, but this is the SH Figure Arts Darth Vader. So it's probably going to be, roughly around the same scale as Black Series. But
yeah, but he's probably a little taller, which I think is better in my opinion.
That's fine by me. Yeah, he looks like he's got wired goods, so it's not just hanging off of him or whatever.
Yeah,
but those SH Figure Arts can move, so this one might be for you. The only downside is that price tag.
Yeah,
I mean it is what
I'd
it is.
Be willing for that. What are some of the other photos in this?
I found this at Hobby Link Japan. It says add to cart, so I'm guessing it's in stock. I mean, it looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
There you go.
Oh, and it has the swinging effect.
Yep. Wired cape.
Love it.
That might be it for the pictures.
Yeah.
We'll go back to that one, though.
Absolutely beautiful.
So I thought about you when I saw this, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if he can kneel, because I thought I saw a picture of him kneeling, and I was thinking, like, wait a minute. my Darth Vader can do pretty much the same thing. So I'm not sure, but there was an
Bruce is shaking his head.
He's muted.
All right. Drop my share, bring him up. What's he showing?
Hang on.
There you go.
So I popped the head off. It has the carving of what looks like the chin, Pedro Pascal's chin, but then it's solid underneath it. So I just popped it off. It's got the ball joint. It's got the ball bearing joint, and then it just pops right into the top of his head. So it does not come off. Is there a version where his helmet comes off?
So there is. It's a deluxe set that they released not long ago. It was like when they were on the ice planet or whatever it was. I believe that one had an unhelmeted head. But there's also a version of him in the it's got the ports for the I wonder if the old, well, no, because it's a new sculpt. I don't know if it would fit the old jetpack or not. No, what I was going to say is in the scene where they're outfitted in the tank trooper armor, and they're having to they're driving the tank. They did make a figure of that, and that helmet is removable. So there is a Pedro Pascal more recent, just a single release. I've seen him maybe once. I couldn't get him at the time, but I don't know. Maybe in a couple of months, Ollie's will be stocked with him.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe by the time I get down to Florida, I'll find a couple of them.
Yeah.
Do you want one if I find them?
You know me, I do, but
I know, Dustin, you don't have the what's the guy's name?
Miggs Mayfield.
Mayfield, yeah, Miggs. Bill Burr pops in my head.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
And I know you don't have that version of him either. But I don't think, like, I totally expected them to be the exact same figure. They just put different heads on them. But I think the Pedro Pascal figure is a new sculpt for that trooper.
Oh yeah, the trooper armor.
Yeah, I'd have to again. My memory's not what it used to be, so I could be wrong on that. But I know that the Miggs one is an older body.
Yeah.
So.
There were several figures that I was looking through, and I'm like, oh, I thought I had that, and then when the other day I went looking through, I was like, nope, I don't. I was surprised.
I do have that one. I can't reach it right now because there's like a stack of stuff between me and my shelf over here. Yeah. I do have that Miggs figure in the trooper armor. I can see him where I'm sitting from. I just can't reach him. I'd have to crawl over everything to get to it. I'll try. I'm gonna stop camera here.
It's always fun when you got to go climbing, either up a ladder or over a bunch of boxes to get something.
Yeah. I just don't even try these days.
Yeah, I got him. So I've actually spent a good portion of last week rearranging a few things in my room. Give them a quick dusting here. That's another thing I need to do is dust my shelves because they are in desperate need of it. No, so I know where nothing is at right now. I used to know where everything was. I could just move things and go right to it. And now everything is so out of order. I was looking for something, and like my ADHD kicks in, and that's what I hyper focus on. It's like, I have to find it. I have to find that. And I'm tearing everything apart to try and find whatever it is.
Been there, done that.
But no, this is This is the Miggs figure,
Yeah.
Nice.
and then ooh, it's on there kind of tight too, so that does come off.
Nice. When was that released? Last year?
I think last year, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good likeness too. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
Shoot, I mean that's.
Which one's better, the original one or this one?
So hold on a sec, because I still have that figure right here. So this is the other one that I showed off that I picked up. So
Yeah.
it looks like the same exact head. This one though is less glossy.
Okay.
So it's got a little, it's a flatter look, but other than that, it looks identical to me.
Mattel is cheap, not stupid. It's.
Right.
I'm not surprised they used the same mold for the head. They just used a different type of plastic or a different coating to clear coat it at the end to solidify it.
Yeah. So this one does have like the double joints
Okay.
on the legs and everything. And I think the Pedro Pascal one might have different legs here. So he might have that more that single joint like the elbows.
Yeah.
It just has that one joint there.
I think they call them butterfly joints, or the butterfly joints is what I think they call them.
Well, butterflies are usually for the shoulders. That
Yeah, but it has a double hinge on the knee, right?
Talking about that.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, it's.
I didn't look to see if this one had it.
He doesn't like to stand that well. He likes to fall backwards. But I mean, even this has some inaccuracies. Like I don't think on the show he had this
armband.
Yeah, that's rank. So
Pedro Pascal's character, he did on his, I think. So I think they did him backwards.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'd have to look again. I don't, like I said, I don't have that one. But I mean, as is, it's a pretty good looking trooper.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And if you find them at Ollie's, you can start army building them.
Yeah, and these are at Ollie's. I have seen this one at Ollie's too. So
we got into trouble with that.
You can get that one, and then you can get this one. I mean, I still got the sticker on here. So yeah.
What store was that one at?
Ollie's.
Yeah. Oh, Ollie's. All right.
Yeah.
I still have a few weeks before, 2 weeks before I go down. I'll have to look.
I've seen the original Omega. I've seen what's his name? Echo. I don't know. Yeah, they've got a bunch of like
I'm waiting for them to come in with the second Omega, the new Omega.
Yeah, I only saw that one once and scooped her up when I did. That was at a GameStop.
Yeah, and that's definitely one I want for my collection, because I don't think there's any much difference in the other Bad Batch core team. There's like the new patches or rags or whatever they have.
I didn't buy any of them either. So
yeah. But I do want the new Omega. She looks older, a little older.
Yeah, it's definitely a better figure for sure.
Does she come with better accessories too?
So I'm trying to remember what she comes with. She comes with an alternate head, I think, and it's got like the headgear that she had on. I've got her setting up on the shelf, and without the helmet on. I think she still comes with that energy bow thing, and
it's a new one with the green effect.
There's like she comes with some kind of creature, and I don't remember what it is. I think because the original one came with one. The original one came with a creature too, but this one came with something else, and I can't remember what it is.
Huh.
Shoot. I really can't remember. Whatever it was, I didn't set it out, so You can't really. I'm pointing off camera. You can't really see. Like I've still got stuff all over the place. So you see the troopers. That's my Mando shelf down there that I got to clean up.
Yeah.
And then up here's all the clones and how can I move my finger to get it? There we go. Under there is the Bad Batch, and then the Clone Army that I've got. Really can't see them here. I don't know. Like I said, I've got a dust, and then maybe I'll do like a close up of what the shelves are like right now because I'm probably going to redo them soon anyway.
I'm going to recommend you get yourself some showcases and get them under glass. You'll have less dusting to do.
I can't do it. I can't do it. There's not really a good source locally for stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I can't ship them.
No. Facebook Marketplace local. You'd be surprised.
I knew where I could have gotten some because Omega Level Toys had some when they closed up their shop, but even at that time I couldn't afford them or whatever. I made my own shelves. I did these. I measured, I cut them, I stained them, I finished them, hung them myself. The whole dusting thing doesn't really bother me. It's just I don't get to do it as often as I probably should because everything is just piled up right here, and that's what I'm trying to eliminate. Is just the stuff between me and the shelves. I did get my trolls out though. I put them out because I got them out of the closet. So he's open. I just boxed him back up because he used to be right here. But I just have to put him back in the box. And that one is open, I think. The green one. I don't really remember. But yeah, no, I needed to get them back out and put them back up.
Is that a Max figure all the way in the back up your shoulder?
No, it's not the Max. It's the Pit. It's that.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant. Pit. Max is blue. Pit is gray.
That's the big Build-A-Figure from the superhero, whatever it was line.
Right. That was the ones that Jesse Falcon stole from the other toy company that they were supposed to be doing. So Marvel got the license on that one.
That's what she comes with, the Omega, the new Omega.
Okay, I wasn't remembering it right then. So,
and the first one is stop screen, share screen, present.
Yeah, it came with this weird lizard-looking thing.
There we go.
Yeah.
The little creature guy,
right.
Whatever the thing is. It was a stupid thing that one of the bad guys was his pet. She actually got caught over it too. So I was hoping she would come with the new guy that's part of their team. Not
drawing a blank.
What was the Omega? Oh, what was the creature pet? What was the creature? Oh, well.
I know the thing that she was trying to tame, it was big.
Yeah, it was big.
Like it wasn't like a little pack-in kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, I know it wasn't, but it still, I thought
Betcha,
it should.
I think is what she named it.
What is it?
Betcha. I think that's what she called it. Batcher? I don't know.
Yeah. It was weird with her accent.
Yeah.
Batcha?
Yeah. After Bad Batch or just Batcher?
I I don't know what was the reasoning behind it.
Not a clue.
But
weird facts like that always intrigue me.
Most of the time, I was just looking at the pretty colors on the screen. So,
all right. So,
anything else?
Looks like
you want to talk about Zombie? You have a thing up here. You want me to pull it up?
Yep, I'm still going to beat this dead horse. You know, there's still a few more days left. You can come here and order your skeleton 4-pack from Omega Level Toys. That's going to be this guy, and you'll get 4 of them, and he'll come with a bunch of hands and a bunch of heads and cool accessories and some weapons. They're fully posable skeletons. I don't know. They're cool. You know, if you don't like skeletons, then get the hell out. I don't know what to tell you. But no, you can order them from Omega Level Toys. Help support small business. You know, that's always a good thing. Travis, I know, will greatly appreciate it. He still has the latest wave of the Cosmic Legions, Outpost Zaxius. The red pilot here, Tusk pilot, you see, is a top seller. I would not sleep on that figure. That's the one that I showed earlier in my What's in the Box, where I modified that piece as a jetpack for him. Unfortunately, that jetpack doesn't come with him. You have to buy a whole other figure to get it or whatever. But still, it's a great figure even without that. That was just something that I was like, ooh, okay, I'm doing that if I ever find that figure. And I did, damn it.
I got to make a suggestion, Zombie.
Yeah.
Hit up that local Ollie's again. Buy like 5 or 10 more of those Harkness figures and sell off the backpack for $10 and then sell off the figure for $10 and you've doubled your money.
Yeah, I gotta find somebody to buy the first one for $10 without that piece. I don't know. So if anybody out there, if you're watching and you need this figure for whatever reason, I don't know, your girlfriend might want it. I hear chicks dig that show. Hit me up. We'll work something out. But no, he's got all of these still in stock. They're still great figures. I'm still going to talk about it until you guys go and buy some. And I'll know because Travis will say, where'd all these people that came from all of a sudden that bought all this stuff? They all said Zombie sent them. Like, yeah, that's what I tell people when I send them to your store. Tell them Zombie sent you.
Yeah.
If you're into the Motu, they got tribute figures. That one, of course, is supposed to be Manny Faces, Operative 83. And then one of my favorites is the Scourge, the Whiplash, and he is a monster of a figure.
Absolutely
He's a
perfection.
He's big, he's heavy, he's bad. He is 10 inches tall. He's a big fella. Worth every penny.
Yep.
And another
that's the dragon-headed character, right?
Yeah. Yep. That's this guy right here. And articulated jaw. Gotta love that. The other
he sells for how much?
He's 80.
Not bad.
Nope.
Trust
me, once it's in hand, I mean, you know, it's sticker shock. I know. Ooh, $80. No, trust me. Once it's in hand and you see what this guy can do, all of that goes away.
Yeah.
I think the other star of the wave, kind of the unsung hero of the wave here, is the Sphyxian Miner. This one is an albino version of what Dustin showed off from his What's in the Box earlier that we got from the Action Figure Alliance. This one is in more of a darker colored armor. It's near black. It's like a very, very dark gray with black highlights on it. But these guys are mega popular. They're sold out a lot of other places. Him and the Tusk Pilot are sold out at a lot of places.
Yeah.
So Omega Level still has you. He can hook you up if you get them from him.
Yeah, I
Very
keep
cool.
looking. I keep looking at my my dudes and looking back at this guy and then looking at my dudes and then looking. I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know, man. I need to get one.
Well, you got to get the whole Sphexian army. Come on, Dustin.
Yeah,
Well, you're just one away.
yeah, that's right. For now.
Yeah,
I want to
until they
know.
launch the next wave.
I want to know where that werewolf figure came from that was on your thumbnail that opened up the show.
Oh, that's the veteran William.
Yeah.
He is from the Furay. I can never say it right.
Yeah.
Line. That
Is it still available?
So he might be on Big Bad. They have a white version that's on Big Bad. And then of course there's a black one coming out with the Monster Force. The Monster Force line hasn't you know what? I'll try to jump over there. We'll look right now live.
There you go.
All right, there we go.
Oops.
This has been an entire episode of F it. We'll do it live.
Yeah, really.
You know what? Well, I'm just gonna grab a step ladder and climb up here. You know what?
How is that
over here?
How is that different than any of our other shows?
I know, right? Solo Center says he's also released as part of Monster Force.
Yep.
Which I do recall that when we talked to them on the
So
show.
let's see. I see the white one.
Can you click on them? Let's see what it looks like.
I don't think they have the original one. So this one does come with a few extra accessories that the brown one doesn't come with. And this one's more of like he's got an axe and a chainsaw. It's like a lumberjack sort of theme.
Oh, okay.
And I do have that one too. I haven't opened him yet. Here he is with the. And now he does come with. I'm sure that they've got pictures of it here. He does come with an alternate lower body. If you don't want him to have the pants, he just be full wolf.
Where are you at?
Wait, is it not?
It's not showing up. You're still on the main page.
I'm scrolling and it's not. Hang on, let me switch over. How about
there
that?
you go. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't see our stream if I'm sharing and clicking.
I know.
I'm sorry. Again, fuck it. We're doing it live.
Yeah.
So.
And what's his name on their site?
So if you, whoops. Okay, let me try this again. I'm going to leave it there and let me try to.
Solo Center says in Monster Force he's Kilowarg.
Right, and I'll get to him in just a second. So if you search Furay Planet, Furay Planet, it'll pull up their regular releases, not counting Monster Force. Now we'll get there. You'll see the lineup of characters that they've got to offer. Again, though, the brown one I think has been long sold out.
Okay.
The white one is available, and then, like I said, there is a black one available through the Monster Force line.
And this is all Big Bad Toy Store?
Yeah.
Big Bad Toy Store, yeah. Man, they got a lot of pictures of this guy. I'm sorry I didn't show you the ones before. I'm trying to. Okay, so there's his accessory load out there. So a couple different heads. That vest is removable. The lower half with the bodies with the pants is removable, and you can swap it out with just the bare fur thighs and stuff for that just bare wolf look. There he is with the white Master Wang figure, the white tiger, Blade Master.
Mm.
And then here's the shots that I was scrolling through and wasn't sharing. I'm such an idiot.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, this was Bombusi. I don't remember what website that it was exclusive with first. But, of course, Big Bad being who they are, they were able to secure some of these too. Now, these will run you somewhere around $100, give or take. But, I mean, he was my figure of the year last year.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful piece.
And I think that's where we discovered I wasn't sharing with the class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, while you're looking at that, I'm going to go to Operation Monster Force. All right. I'm going to share this tab instead. So I want to, and there's something I want to come back to as well. So if you scroll all the way down, oh, and by the way, their Series 1 is in stock right now. You can go and pick up all of Series 1.
Oh boy,
and I've heard they are incredible figures.
Yeah.
So here's the black one, the Kilowog, however you want to say it. Where's my arrows? Where'd they go? There they are. Okay. This one, now I've got this one on pre-order. I'm waiting any day to get the notification. Hey, make your payment. It's ready. I've also heard this one, there may be a few QC issues with it, that the plastic used on this one isn't as firm as the original two. So I don't know. There's some people saying, that could be, from somebody that worked factory and maybe got some early or something before they made any kind of changes. I haven't seen any reviews with this one yet, but I have seen pictures. People have got these in hand, but they're overseas.
Yeah.
So who knows? But yeah, I'm waiting for this one.
I like the Predator blades that he has on his arm.
Almost Wolverine-esque as well.
Yeah.
Comes with 3 heads too. This one.
Yeah, this one does.
The vest and the jacket.
So this one comes with not quite as much as the original Veteran William came with, but he does come with a little bit more than the white version. But again, the white version comes with accessories that neither one of them come with.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's still available for pre-order. Let me back out if it'll let me.
Still sexy figure.
Yep. And I mean, that's a little bit cheaper than the white version, actually. I think the white one was 94 something. This one's 84.
Nice.
So what I want, and I meant to bring this up during Toy News, so I'm glad this all came up. Because they announced under Big Bad's 25th anniversary a new exclusive. So this guy, Operation Monster Force Nightshade Unit Delta Red.
Oh, nice.
Let me get him a little bit bigger and go through the pictures here. So this one's projected for third quarter next year. Whoop, it switched on me again. So yeah, this one, I love the mask on this one. Reminds me of a skull, of course. I'm biased. So you've got your vampire head there. So you know what squad he belongs to.
Yeah.
But hang on. But wait, there's more. He comes with an alternate painted version of the Van Helsing head.
Nice.
So I thought that was a cool little addition.
Heck yeah.
So these figures, man, they come with a ton of stuff, and they're very modular. I've got to get my hands on some of these somehow. The dollar just doesn't go as far as it used to. I'm so sad to say.
Yeah.
4 more months, gentlemen. 4 more months, and they will go back to being a little bit more affordable because you will have a little bit more money in your pocket.
Yeah. Hopefully.
With any luck. But yeah, no, and that one's a $40 price point. A little bit more, but I think he comes with a little bit more than just the standard figure comes with anyway.
I mean, they all come with so much stuff. Like it's outrageous.
It's an anniversary edition too, so I mean, I think that's allowed.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's your wave 1 in stock. Just go get them. I haven't heard a single negative thing about these figures from anybody that's gotten them.
Same. We were talking with Trey last week.
Yeah.
And
he was over the moon about them.
He was going on and on about him. He's like the greatest thing since sliced bread.
I mean, rightfully so, I think.
Rightly, exactly.
They're amazing.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I mean, just looking at them, through his eyes, in his hands, or even just other collectors that have them. I mean, I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
So, all right. I'm going to stop sharing, get us back here. That's enough gushing from me, I think.
Yeah.
No. Go get your skeletons from Omega, though.
Yeah.
I know he'd appreciate it. The way he's doing it is what you order, it is a pay upfront pre-order with him, but you're going to be guaranteed to get them. Whatever is ordered through him is what he's getting. He's not going to be getting any extras of these. So if you're thinking, I'll wait until, they come out and then I'll pick them up. That's not going to happen. Not through him anyway. So sorry to say, you don't order from him, you're not getting them from him.
Yeah.
I've got my order in. That's all I got to say about that.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I need to get some sleep because I got to get up at 5 a.m. because I'm an election inspector tomorrow, and I got to make sure I get there before 6 o'clock, which means I got to shower and shave tonight.
Yeah.
So
I was just going to ask you before you go, how much money do we make you spend being on this show?
Yeah, since I've been back in the spotlight again, yeah, I stayed away from Walmart up until a couple of weeks ago. Thank you very much.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
We tend to be bad influences that way.
That's
especially
all right.
Zombie's a really bad influence on me.
What can I say?
You both have wives to contend with. I'm still getting divorced from mine, so.
Yeah, well, mine might just be around the corner too. I tell you.
I buy mine stuff all the time, so she can't say anything.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's a wrap, though, guys.
Yep, that's a wrap. Let's see. Tune in for later in the week. Maybe if I can find it. Frickin' A. Where is everything?
Oh, Solo Center. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. I was too busy share screening. everything he's saying is right on the money. The Monster Force, everything's first relief has been fire. Those doggos ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Veteran William, also pretty cool. Chainsaw, different jacket. Yep. Everything. Yep. You're right here with us.
And okay. Yeah, and so where did I go? Where did it go? All right, so if you're hanging out with us later on in the week, we'll be reviewing The Shining and Oculus. These were your picks for the scariest movie that you've seen, either as a kid or as an adult, what have you. We sat down and chose these two of these movies, and so we'll be watching them for this week. So here are thoughts. If they're good, or if they're bad, how will they stack up and rate against our officially unofficial Baja Blast rating system? And that's fact. So
3.5.
Right.
No, I don't. I haven't watched them yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched them either. I was waiting until closer to Friday, so that way they would be fresh in my head.
No, I'm starting tonight. I need all the time I can get.
Yeah. All right. So, and if you're always looking for something new on the network, we have Tuesday Morning Brew tomorrow. We have a myriad of shows throughout the week, so be sure to tune in to the madness and subscribe from whatever platform you're on, so that way you see when we go live. So let's do it and
end the show yet. I got a little something to say about before everybody leaves too, because we got something special tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Really special, like a first for the network. We will be broadcasting live. Ear Goggle performing their rock opera from at World's End Comic Shop in New York, in Kingston, New York. They will be live performing their rock opera. We will have live music for the first time ever on the Madness Comic Network. Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Check it out, guys. These guys have a graphic novel that goes with their rock opera. So it's like, super cool. It's like music and comics. What? You know what I mean? So check this out, guys. It's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, is it being broadcast on YouTube?
On YouTube, Pilled, everywhere. I'm going to broadcast it everywhere.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Send me the thumbnail for that, Pops. I'll put it in pill.net.
Okay.
Just text. Look at that. Love that werewolf figure.
There's your brown one.
All right. Well, until next time, Thunder Nerds Ho.
Coming in with the surprises.
Thunder Nerds Ho. Bye.
Adios.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.